Welcome to the first episode of a series that I'm going to call Take 3, where I will be watching the first 3 episodes of an anime that I've never seen before and give you guys my first impressions in 3 minutes or less. Because I've gotten so much shit for this, I'm finally going to start Gundam. Yes, I know that's kind of a big one to start with, but after talking with my friends and realizing how many different timelines exist within the Gundam universe, I decided that the best place to start would be Iron-Blooded Orphans. So I just finished the first 3 episodes of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, and I'm going to give you guys a brief synopsis, and then I'm going to go over my first impressions. The planet Mars has been successfully colonized by humans. However, they are still operating under an Earth government. Unfortunately, most of the planet's population is living in poverty, so they do need to rely heavily on Earth for their economic development. Our story begins in the nation Chris and follows Chris Guard Security, a group of juvenile soldiers led by Orga Itsuka. A noble woman by the name of Kudalea Ina Bernstein employs CGS to transport her to Earth so that way she can negotiate the independence of Chris from Earth. The night before CGS makes their journey for Earth, they are attacked by the Earth organization Gjallarhorn, which is trying to put a stop to this independence movement. This group is also made up of mostly adults. During the attack, Orga decides that it's best for the group to rebel against the adults that are attacking them because they feel as if they failed them. In a last-ditch effort to secure a victory, one of the orphans, Mikazuki August, decides to enter the legendary but also hastily repaired Gundam Barbados. Like, the guy that was fixing it forgot to fuel it before he went out. Like, it was pretty bad. But alas, Mikazuki and CGS are successful, and as a way to celebrate their victory, the group decides to rebrand as Tekkaden, which is Japanese for Iron Flower. And that is the first 3 episodes out of 50. I have a very big soft spot for found family type of series, and when I tell you, I love every single one of these kids. Right from the get-go, we are introduced to Mikazuki and Orga as kids, and seeing how close that they still are as young adolescents is very special to see. But I think the thing that I loved most about this series was, yes, we are following a group of kids. However, these are not stupid kids. They are very, very smart and aware of what is going on around them. And with the amount of tension that we are already seeing between Kudalea and Orga and Mikazuki, I'm very fascinated to see what happens with that dynamic. Because while Kudalea is fighting with her words for the independence of Chris, she's also not fighting physically like Orga and Mikazuki are in the mobiles. And because of the power and influence that she has, she is also taking that surprise attack a lot more personally than everybody else, which does not sit right with them. Which is understandable because she hasn't seen nearly the amount of shit that everyone in Tekkaden has. Mikazuki even goes as far as to saying that how she's taking this is insulting, thus already causing a lot of friction. So after the first 3 episodes of Iron-Blooded Orphans, am I going to drop it or am I going to continue watching it? I think you guys know what the answer is. I will be dropping new episodes every Friday, and make sure to join me next week because I will be watching Hetalia for the very first time. I don't know whether to be excited or afraid. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week.